And good evening. Thank you for choosing GrapsTV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, not the Sicko Show, Brews and Brawls. It's going to be one of those nights, guys. It's going to be one of those nights. How's everybody doing today? Yeah. Welcome to the new layout, the way things are laying out right now. You know, we got a lot on the agenda today. This is going to be a 3-hour show, 3 full hours packed full of nothing but wrestling excitement. Let's take a look and let's see what we've got going on here today. Bear with me just 1 second here. I'm going to pull all the card I can pull here. Let's see what we're looking at here. We are kicking off. We're going to have Tony Storm cutting a promo tonight. We're going to have Tekla and Queen Aminata, No Holds Barred. And, of course, we are going to have Roddy and Mox going at it one-on-one. Then we're going to have a face-to-face between CNC and FTR, Fitter, if you will. And not to be outdone, Hitches, Sarah, and the Walking Weapon are going to be going live against Top Flight. Bobby Lashley is going to go one-on-one with Toa Leona, and Riho and Robin Renegade are going to get it on tonight here, live and in living color here. We're going to have Beast Mortos and Dorada going one-on-one as well. That would be for the, if I'm not mistaken, that's the AEW Unified Championship Eliminator match there. Setting their way to All Out here. We're going to have Kip Sabian and Kill Switch versus Jet Speed. We're going to have the Young Bucks versus the healthy side of the Bang Bang Gang. And we're going to hear from the Hangman himself, Adam Page. Looks like we've got one hell of a card lined up tonight here. 3 hours, live. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, drop them where they need to be there. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend here. I'm getting everything loaded up here so we can get ready to go. I've been working on a couple of things we're going to be doing going forward here. We're going to be having some conversations about matches and so on and so forth here. There's Reese, live with the weekly steel chair there, not to be outdone. How you doing, buddy? I have been slammed all week long. I've been working 10, 12 hours a day. I'm really not joking about that, and it looks like the rest of the week is going to be something like that, too. Going to have to turn that down a little bit. There we go. Now I look like a human being. Oh, Lord. We got 11 viewers live in the living color here. We're about to embark on a September to remember, and something tells me that I'm going to have a September to remember tonight. A little bit later on there. Loving the advertisement. $39.99 with an HBO Max subscription. All Out. That's where we're going to be streaming it from, live in 4K. And we're going to be doing the Barbed Wire Blonde Ale. Now, of course, if you're looking at the camera down here to the bottom left here, you already see one carboy actually full. I got a little bit bored during the week here, and I brewed another brew here, something similar to that. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully overtime. You know what? This thing's going to go to 11 o'clock tonight Eastern. I for one am praying for it to stop on time, not overtime tonight. Though, I mean, you know what? It is what it is. And I know you don't like multi-person matches. There's a lot of them in there tonight. They've got a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of talent on display here. We're almost to 20 viewers right now live. Guys, there is an awful lot of potential tonight. I am going to lean into that. We're getting a mini pay-per-view, guys. At least 9 matches, something similar to that right there. It's going to be a long evening tonight, and we're going to have a good time. Like, comment, share, tell a friend, to tell a friend. If you live near water, send a message in a bottle. It gets there. It doesn't matter how you look at it. Once again, we do have a beer that is fermenting as we speak, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that too, Reese. I like the multi-persons. We just hit 20 viewers right now. Thank you very much. I like the multi-person matches as long as there's something in for it. I would like for them to do, if they were going to do some multi-man matches, one of the things I had in mind here is this AEW title eliminator match here. I don't see why we couldn't have had fatal four-ways for all of it. And it would have at least given you the opportunity to think that, maybe, just maybe, somebody you actually like normally doesn't get a lot of television time can possibly get a little extra TV time. That's where I like to use the multi-mans, doing certain things with it, but I think everything should have been. I mean, I would have liked to have seen 3 fatal four-way matches. I really would have. Numbers are going through the roof already. Appreciate everybody that likes, comments, and shares. Appreciate the shares. Appreciate all the help. A little bit of a simpler design here. We're not going to go crazy anymore. We're just going to do the 2-camera approach. 3 is just too much. It's hard to manage. It drags the stream down. Not to mention, it just, But we are getting ready. We are locked in. It is 8 p.m. That can mean only one thing. It's Wednesday and it's Dynamite. Dinamite. Time to light the fuse. Bring the boom. Dynamite. We're almost to 30 viewers already, and the show is just kicking off here, guys. Get in where you fit in, and let's have some fun tonight. 3 hours of awesome wrestling entertainment tonight. This is AEW Dynamite September. To remember, we skipped 30 and went straight to 40. Thank you. Thank you very much, September. To remember, we're getting ready for All Out on Saturday. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to see them use multi-man matches to do that with. Have some fatal four-ways. Tony Schiavone. Looks like we're starting off with a contract signing between Hangman Adam Page and the Protostar. And right out the gate, Catherine's already taking a piss break. We're almost to 50 viewers. Good Lord, thank you very much, guys. I have no earthly idea where all this is coming from, but I will tell you right now, I am very excited, very happy. We are rocking and rolling, sir. There we go. Hangman Adam Page making his way to the ring right now. We're going to have that contract signed between him and the Protostar. We are ready to go. Yeah, I'm guessing Catherine's probably taking her piss break early because, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah, I mean, we got the little chat box going on down there. I didn't know how that was going to work out. I'm glad it works. Yeah, but if you look down to your bottom left there, you will see I have beer fermenting. I put a bag over the fermenter because it keeps the vapors out of where I'm working. Kyle Fletcher making his way to the ring, the Protostar himself. Adorned in pink, no doubt. I'm sure there will be pink involved here. And they are live in Canada. 54 viewers. Thank you guys very much. We are getting ready for what will probably be a fisticuff here. I don't know. They say they all agree to no violence or no altercations or, so on and so forth. We'll see how it comes out. Let's see what Schiavone has got to say. Schiavone had a lot to say earlier today, too. If you happen to have caught his the clips that are floating around, he had some choice words for the armchair bookers out there, and I don't disagree with him, not even a little bit. But hey, you know, look, Catherine gets the piss break out of the way early.
Hangman, Protostar, Don Callis, you all know what the contract says. Thank you for agreeing to no physicality.
Oh, they agreed to no physicality, so we're still going to have a fight.
For the AEW World Championship. Thank you very much for being here. And first of all, it goes to you, Kyle.
Whoa. Just hold on for a second.
And Don Callis has something to say.
I have something important to say to Hangman Page.
I'm sorry, something important to say. Let's knock that down just a little bit. There we go.
I remember when you took that belt from me. When you beat your weakling friend Kenny Omega many years ago. And I've been waiting since that time to get it back. And now I found someone who's bigger, faster, and better.
He's the $6 million Kyle.
There is nothing as great as you are, Hangman. There's nothing you can do to this all-time stud athlete. There is no
Pause.
Kyle Fletcher.
This all-time stud athlete. Pause.
It's coming to the family.
And, of course, the crowd is extending their amorous affection for Don Callis.
Well, Kyle, after last week, I am glad that we are in agreement that you don't need any help with this match at all out. But let me make it crystal clear why I've asked this of you, huh? It is not because I, and I'm pretty sure everyone else, is absolutely tired of half the roster feeling the need to get involved in these championship matches. And it is certainly not because I would have any issue.
Hey, we just cracked 60 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. And, of course, Hangman Adam Page giving some predictions.
Let me make it clear why I want you to do this on your own, Kyle. It is because I see the potential in you. I see what you could be. You are 26 years old.
26. There you go.
You could be in AEW for decades to come. You are someone that this entire roster one day could look to carry this company into the future.
Thank you, Seven. I see that repost, buddy. I appreciate it. We're almost to 70 viewers right now. Thank you very much.
Is worthy of it.
And just a quick reminder to my podcast buddies here, we are working on something called Wrestling Podcast Networks. It is actually a place you can look it up, follow it, like, comment on it, and everything else. We're working on something for the future. I'll be more than happy to spell that out once we get all the groundwork laid under it and everything else. It's going to be interesting. It's going to make us competitive, which is what I'm looking for out of this.
Of the TNT Championship as well. Hey, what are you talking about?
He just threatened the TNT title.
Oh, wait, what's the problem? Huh? You talked big last week. You're not so sure of yourself now?
I got some thoughts about Kyle here.
Think that scares me, Hangman? You could.
I did not see that yet, Reese. I don't keep up a lot with TNA these days. We got 71 viewers. I don't. Once everything, when it falls into the WWE abyss, I lose interest. I just do.
I am scared.
I didn't see it. I haven't heard about it yet. I haven't had time to even look at social media.
You've got it in writing. This Saturday, there will be nobody else involved, but it changes nothing. I am still the best professional wrestler to ever step in an AEW ring.
Wow. Kyle Fletcher declaring himself the best professional wrestler to ever step in the AEW ring is wild work.
My
his destiny.
The AEW Men's World Champion.
Gotta love it. I do love it. That's not. That's.
Than you were in 2019 when you first challenged.
Part of me
this
actually wants to
championship.
see him win.
Thank you very much. I am better than you were in 2021 when you first won that championship, and I damn sure am better than you are right now.
I'm trying to keep up with everybody who's sharing. I do capitulate, so like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
AEW doesn't need you anymore, Hangman. It doesn't need Kenny Omega anymore. What it needs is the protostar Kyle Fletcher.
Yes, it does. Big Kyle Fletcher fan here. I'm not even going to lie. Not even going to play.
I allow you to ride off into the sunset because that championship and this entire company belongs to me now.
All right. The challenger is, thank you, is signed. Champ, it's all up to you, bud.
All right, all right. We've got contract signings going on here.
Kyle, I know how it feels to be you right now. I know what it feels like to be in your shoes. I have been there. But the thing that you don't know yet is how it will feel the morning after All Out. It will crush you. It will ruin you. It will all but take every shred of confidence that you have away from you. I believe you when you tell me that you will give me everything that you have, but it will not be enough. I will be sure of it. And Kyle,
There we go.
what you do with that feeling, that will be what defines you. So Kyle, at All Out,
I'm all for talking segments. I would like to.
Do not disappoint me.
So just to make sure I got this straight, we got 82 viewers already. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hold on. There's just one more thing.
Trick Williams versus Obafemi, and they're not letting a TNA Oh man, that's bullshit.
You know that I am a man of my word. There would be no physicality at this contract signing. There will be no interference this Saturday. But I promise you, I am leaving with both the TNT and World Championship this Saturday. And tonight, I am going to leave you beaten, bloodied, and unable to walk out of here on your own 2 feet.
So Kyle Fletcher laying down the gambit right there, going to say he's going to leave him beaten, bloody, and unable to walk out on his own 2 feet.
Say my full name.
That looked like physicality to me right there.
Well, the terms agreed to by champion and challenger alike, but a parting shot from
Yeah, they're going to humiliate. I mean, TNA's setting up for the humiliation ritual. You know that's getting ready to happen right there. I am impressed. Kyle Fletcher has worked an awful lot on his promo ability. One of the things I'm always looking for on this is cadence, and he's learning when to use solid, lower, a little bit quicker speaking, a little slower speaking. Kyle Fletcher has quickly turned into the total package. And by the way, I wasn't sure if Will Ospreay's surgery was starting today, but if it has started, if he's had his surgery, best of luck. Prayers. I've had my neck operated on. It sucks. I don't know how these people get out of this stuff this quick, but you know, it is what it is. But dang, man.
You said Brian Danielson was a brother to you. He was family. What did you do to Brian Danielson?
Brian Danielson.
And we're getting the quick promo here between Mox and Darby here for All Out. This is my match. This is my sleeper match right here. This is one of my sleeper matches right here. Not even a question. Mox and Darby tear it up every time they get in the ring. I don't see a difference in it happening on this one here. I don't see another way. I don't see a way around it. Uh-oh, I do believe I hear some Death Riders making their way to the ring right now. Bear with me just 1 second.
I think he's locked in for this coffin match against Jon Moxley on Saturday.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Death Riders are making their way to the ring right now. I see Jon Moxley. I see Marina Shafir. And Daniel Garcia's with him. Big fucking whoopee. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley making his way to the ring. Yeah, there's going to be a TNA invasion. They're going to try the invasion angle again. We just hit 90 viewers. Thank you very much. And it's going to flop because they don't know how to do it. It's going to be worse than the WWE or the WCW invasion. They're going to obviously use top stars from TNA because, let's face it, they got them all by the short and curlies as it is. And, you know, the last time they did the invasion angle, it was a flop of magnanimous proportions. I don't see this being any different at all. And in many ways, I see it being worse because the WWE show is not nearly as edgy as it was when they tried the invasion angle. It didn't work with ECW. The ECW spiel they did for a little while was absolutely horrible. It was incredibly horrible. There's no other way to put it. As long as Daniel Garcia isn't talking or working right now, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, it's, yeah. And often imitated, duplicated, very highly underrated, Roderick Strong making his way to the ring with Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts here, rolling around there, so on and so forth. And yeah, this might actually be the show stealer of the night right here because Roddy puts on a good match, Mox puts on a good match. What we're going to see right now is probably going to be poetry in motion. I can't wait to see what Moxley and Roddy got cooked up for this match right here. It looks like it's going to be
so it is just Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly representing Paragon, but they thought that Daniel Garcia was somebody they could count on.
They did not say yet that Adam Page is going to, not Adam, but you know who I'm talking about. Adam Cole. Adam Cole. They have not said Adam Cole's going to retire yet. And, of course, Roddy gets a quick shot in on Garcia. Roddy's already out the gate, man. He's 100%. And just think, guys, we're about 4 months away from Jay White returning. Can you see Jay White, Roddy working this match here? I mean, really?
Yeah, of course, and the fortitude, the toughness of Roddy Strong. To me, it don't matter how tall or how heavy or how muscular a guy is. It's about your heart, your toughness, and beating someone's ass.
Mox has got a thumb to the eye. That's the one muscle you can't work out.
Just two boots, double barrel right in the face of Daniel Garcia. But right now, Jon Moxley, after a gouge to the eyes, has regained gained, I guess, for the first time in this
Yeah,
match.
Moxley's finally got a foot in the door here. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, hello. Backdrop on the barricade once again, undefeated.
His name's just hoisting up Moxley, throwing him down, spot first on the barricade.
Yeah, since 2004, he's been called the Messiah of the Backbreaker.
I'm not exactly sure that this is your opener, but, you know, Moxley opening is obviously going to get the crowd right for the rest of the night. It's one of the first times I've seen Roddy opening up with a major.
Yeah, it's interesting when we talk about strikes, who's striking is better. It's hard
And I just hate to break it, man. Daniel's still not over. I don't know where they're going with this. And
Fox has a stronger punch and elbow than
I
Roderick
mean,
Strong.
Tony, this train is long since over with. It is very much over with. So, I mean, hopefully this is our last incarnation of Daniel Garcia for the foreseeable future. Let's see what we got going on here.
And the Bang Bang Gang still to come tonight. Plus we've got
There we
Jet
go.
Speed versus
Got that one.
Kip Sabian. Not only that, Hechicero, Josh Alexander taking on Top Flight to fill out the four-way match. Those are the only qualifiers we've got. Mascara Dorada, the Beast Mortos, the winner, advances to the three-way AEW Unified Championship match. Brian, I know that's one you're excited about.
Oh, and when I saw
Let's
that
see what we
match
got
announced, I was
here.
like, I can't wait to be at the desk.
Moxley already opening up on him. Roddy don't know which way's up at this point. Roddy does not have the first clue which way's up.
Here from the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Tony Storm, later on tonight as well. Moxley retreating.
Well, smart by Moxley to get himself out of bounds.
And Marina Shafir getting in the way here.
Standing in the path of Roderick Strong. A wry smile on her face as Garcia looming in the background, but Kyle O'Reilly.
And it looks like Daniel Garcia and Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts here looking like they want to get into it. John Moxley emerging from behind there with a double chop to the throat. And the barricade yet again undefeated. Moxley in the, Jesus, Roddy Strong in the crowd already here. Now they're heading to picture in picture. We're going to keep up with them here. Going to try to anyway. And for once, they've got two separate sets of commercials running between everything. Not that you guys really cared about that. We are almost to 100 viewers. Thank you very much. We're 30 minutes into this show. Thank you. We got 2.5 hours to go, guys. We are racing to the finish line tonight. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Kyle trying to get Roddy stoked up here a little bit. Roddy getting a little worse for wear here. Swinging at the air. One of the things that I always notice here too, the one thing that Moxley emphasizes when he's storytelling is probably, if you notice this, you watch a good boxing match, you probably saw the one the other night. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to get in there and watch it. A superior boxer against a great fighter, the superior boxer will let the great fighter swing, swing, swing till they run out of energy, and then they just watch them swing at the air. That's how they start taking them out a little bit at a time, just a little bit. Moxley tells that story better than anybody else in the ring. And it's worth mentioning because it's a great storyline if you tell it correctly, so on and so forth. But yeah, Moxley's got him apparently in a half crab right now. I can't really tell. Yeah, he's got him in a half crab. Wow, and he's wrenching back into it. Roddy finally getting a hand on the rope there. Referee ordering the break here. Count to 3. Moxley breaking it up. Roddy trying to get outside the ring. A little bit of solid safety and security. Mox is having none of it, though. He's chasing him right over there to it. Working in there, trying to work that suplex one way or another. Roddy trying to get, Roddy almost getting him over that top rope down to that concrete floor. Moxley breaking that up with a stiff shot to the throat. It is definitely, Yeah, I wasn't really sure about this one, Reese. I wasn't 100% sure how this is going to work for the opener. I know Mox can open up a show. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen Roddy open up a show. So, I mean, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other on that one. But like you said, it looks like we're getting there right now. Moxley about to rearrange the digits on the right hand of, yep, he successfully rearranged the digits on the right hand of Roddy Strong there. That looked a lot painful when he stomped those fingers clean into the stairs. And we're back live on Max. Moxley trying to pin attempt there, picking up a 2. Roddy's not doing a bad job of storytelling in this thing either. Roddy's working it out as well. Moxley with another of the many submissions that he knows. And driving an elbow into the chin and jaw of Roddy. That keeps you wondering when it's coming from both sides like that. We're almost at 100 viewers. Thank you. Good Lord, guys. Let's see how things are coming out over here. Uh-oh, Strong got him up on his shoulders. Mox wanting nothing to do with that. And he walked back into it again. Lung buster.
Down goes John Moxley. Roderick Strong regaining the advantage, but very unsteady on his feet.
Whoa, high knee from Roddy. Whatever that was. Absolutely get well soon, Gabe Kidd. I have been missing Gabe a lot on these shows. We're over 100 viewers.
By Moxley over the last couple minutes.
Yeah, I agree. The punishment has been a lot on Roddy. Again, trying to mount some sort of a comeback here, but it's tough with a guy with the resiliency, size, and toughness of Moxley.
And we noticed John Moxley targeting the throat of Roderick Strong, trying to inhibit the breathing, trying to empty the gas tank, but
there we go.
Sorry, how Mox got his head out of there.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Maybe, just maybe. And Sharney, new commenter, thanks for joining in. I always answer for the comments. You drop a comment, I take a comment.
Moxley looking to make me eat my words and make Roderick Strong a couple inches shorter with this.
I need Gabe Kidd to show up tonight, too. Big pile driver from Moxley. Roddy's brain scrambled going into the pinning predicament. Not enough for 3, though. Enough for 2, not 3.
And transitioning straight into that armbar.
Yeah, go for a Jujikatami, and he's got it extended.
But, yeah, Daniel Garcia just kind of ruins the mood for me. It makes it hard for me to deal with anything here. Moxley trying to get the cross arm. Roddy with the leg over the rope there to break the hold here.
But again, Strong being a veteran, being smart, using the ring as his ally, and that bottom rope.
Maybe if Daniel Garcia learned how to cut a promo, wrestle, present himself, and have an entrance, he'd be a good fit. But I'm guessing they figured if it worked with Willer Yuta, let's try it with Daniel Garcia. I hope. You know what? I don't even know what I hope anymore. Daniel Garcia is good for this match. Never. Whoa, swing and a miss. Roddy with a run-in drop kick right there just took Mox clean off his feet. Right, he tried to get him with a suplex, and Mox turned that into a bulldog choke. Roddy getting over to the ropes again to break that thing up, and Moxley rolling, Gator rolling. Back suplex from Roddy. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, at least Yuta did stuff when he was ringside. Daniel Garcia is like a freaking wet noodle on the side of the ring. It's always that way. There's just not, I mean, there is no level right now that will bring him where they want him. And that's the bottom line. I mean, Sharney, you got this right. You're dead on. I mean, these are observable truths. I mean, it's not like I'm hating on the guy. These are things you can actually look at and say, yeah, that's really happening. Oh, that's a wake-up call. Roddy trying to get up in position here for something.
What's he going for here? Roderick strong. And John Moxley very precarious positioning.
I have no idea what that was, but it looked cool. But not enough for 3. Moxley kicking out at 2 3/4.
Effort to kind of protect himself on the landing. Moxley got his feet down, but I think that might have actually driven his head. Right, you're right. His head kind of pile-driven himself. Here, let's see right here in this replay. Yeah, sure did. Almost like DDT himself in essence.
That just didn't work out for Roddy too well, did it? Good Lord. Moxley trying to get the paradigm shift. Roddy having none of it, rushing through the second rope there.
Both men, a lot of fatigue here for good reason.
A lot of fatigue for good reason. Yeah, they've been at it for about 12 minutes now.
Days away from the coffin match coming up this Saturday afternoon live in Toronto on pay-per-view and HBO Max.
Wait a minute, Garcia keeping Roddy from getting back in the ring. Kyle O'Reilly breaking that up pretty easily. O'Reilly and Garcia fisticuff on the side. Not enough for 3, says Moxley tries to get it in there. Pause if necessary. And Yuta showing up at the last second, exactly what Sharni was saying, which enables Moxley to get that bulldog choke locked in. And yeah, he wastes no time tapping out to that. And Moxley stopping to do a couple of push-ups just to let you know, hey, it's all business.
Moxley does with the Death Riders. This Saturday afternoon, John Moxley, Darby Allin, one-on-one.
Moxley still trying to sell an injury here. We're almost to 110 viewers right now, and we are not even at the end of the first hour. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I will be taking advantage of the subscriber price. All right, we are getting a Briscoe hype video right now.
Distracted me at Forbidden Door. You cost me my world title, so I cost you a shot at yours. Oh my God, it's JF. They just got married last night. What the hell is he doing?
No matter the color of the collar you wear, when you test the limits of a man.
Yeah, we're getting that MJF Mark Briscoe teaser here. Yep, the Yuta run-in. You're absolutely correct, Sharni. I mean, you know, that's the Yuta run-in was something else right there.
Briscoe more than happy to keep pouring on the punishment, given the words hurled at Briscoe by MJF. It should have been.
Nice hype video, though. It would be nice. They pop one off like that. Last year, I forget what the 3-hour show was, but yeah, September to remember. Let's do this on a regular basis. Let's do this on, and we know we're going to get a 3-hour show in December too. That's the beautiful part of it. We're going to get free pay-per-views. It's just, this is basically a pay-per-view, guys, and it's actually structured better, if you will. It's actually structured better for that.
Hey, we need to talk. Hey, Max. No, hey, Max me. Don't hey, Max me, dude, okay? You screwed me at Forbidden Door. Let's be honest. You know you did. You took away my right to execute the Casino Gauntlet contract whenever I wanted on Hangman, all right? You owe me one. Be honest with yourself. Wait, I'm not done. I won out of this tables and tax match. I'm not going into tax and tables. I'm not some deathmatch douchebag like Mark Briscoe. I'm a real professional wrestler.
And of course, MJF trying to talk his way out of this match tonight.
Second of all, after the way you acted with that contract, and especially when it comes to Mark Briscoe, you violated the rules of AEW, and you violated the integrity of the sport of professional wrestling, Max. So no, I don't think so.
Great. You woke up, you decided to be a boss today, you put your big boy pants on.
MJF letting Tony Khan know that Mark Briscoe's untimely compromise tonight is all his fault.
Nothing less ahead of the table and tax match coming up this Saturday afternoon.
I really can't wait for that match. Is there a match on the card for All Out that we're not excited about? Yeah, TK can get angry. Yeah. All right, looks like they're getting ready to take commercial break here. We're going to take it with them here. At least I think they are. Yeah, they're getting ready to take commercial break. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
With Dawn Power Wash, he can fly through 90.
And we're back live and in living color. Richard O'Shea making his way to the ring right now with the Bishop himself, Bishop Khan. We're over 112 viewers right now. Guys, this is crazy. Thank you. I don't even know where to start on thanking people on this. I really don't. I don't know where to start, man. I don't even know. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, TK can get angry. That's the and you know what, Reese? I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I don't think there's a bad match on the card. I really don't. I don't see a bad match on the card yet. Of course, there may be an addition here between now and the end of the night. We don't know yet, and we still got to get those 0-hour ones in there too. I mean, aside from the tailgate brawl. Toleona in the ring right now, ready for the big badass Bobby Lashley making his way to the ring. First time I've seen him in singles in a little while since he's been on the card, or been on the roster. But MVP and Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin making their way to the ring. The Hurt Syndicate in the His House tonight. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party jumping. Let's shoot for 200 tonight. Let's try to get to 200. That's the goal. We'll see how it works out. Not always guaranteed, but that's the goal for tonight. Surely to goodness, in 3 hours we can muster up 98 more people. You know what? Buying beers. I don't care what we're doing. Buying beers, man. By the way, the Hanger Stout, you have not heard me say a word about it. I thought the batch had gone bad on me, but I lagered it. And yeah, we've got a few good bottles left here, so we're going to crack that open for the show. At least that's what I'm aiming for, is to crack open a couple of the stouts for the show on Saturday. And we will be consuming them to give a taste test for it. All right, we got Toleona, we got Bobby Lashley, and Gates of Agony getting television time. I don't care how they get it, they've got it. This is great. All right, let's see how this plays out in real time here.
You're hitting over 600. That you're not like normal.
Toleona, though, showing his poise, very calmly occupying the center of the ring.
Look at its lockup. Just you could see the power in the lockup, the tie-up between these two behemoths.
Yeah, just like a battle of the bulls, right?
Exactly.
And now Leona actually backing down locks.
There she is. Hey, honey, I see you sharing the stream right now. Thank you very much. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Bobby actually picking up part of the crowd here as well, too. Tola's setting the pace.
Remember Lashley, that MMA record of his. He's a very dangerous man in a number of sports.
Yeah, Toa's got to feel good about this, about getting Bobby Lashley off his feet, being the first one to get the other man off.
There we go.
Got to keep that pressure on, though, Brian, as you know.
Yeah. Toleona just using that top rope to throttle Bobby Lashley.
There we go.
Toa's sense of urgency, you know, and he needs to have that right now. Just can't press too hard.
Oh, look at that.
Telling you right now, Toleona is a force to be reckoned with. And we're almost to 120 viewers right now. Thank you very much, guys. There we go. Tola's cooking, man. Get out the way, Bryce. As sure as you do that, that's when it, yeah. Of course, Bryce calling it right down the middle, getting in between Bobby Lashley and Toa right there. Bobby just ran headlong into a big boot.
Just a tad overzealous there. He came in hot, and he paid for it. Strong sprint, and he got nailed with a boot. And Toa feeling like the king right now.
There we go. And, of course, Richard O'Shea telling everybody they are number one. Toa actually getting in some good ring time here, too. Good reps.
We got to sing the praises of Toa here because, listen, man, it's not many men that can keep.
Hey, we got a new subscriber here, Drew Parker fan. That's what I'm talking about right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Samoan drop on the concrete. And they're heading to picture-in-picture here. We're going to try to keep up with them on this. They're not always the easiest to keep up with. One of these days, like I said, I will get a bigger screen. I'll be able to see everything. It'll be phenomenal. But for right now, eh. See here. Yeah, that Samoan drop right there on the side of the ring is just, that was nasty right there. That was nasty, nasty. There we go. Toa teeing off on Bobby right now. There we go. Bobby getting the knee in there. Once again, the barricade undefeated as Toa bounces off of it like it's just nothing. All right here. One more time, one time for the fun time. A second trip over to Barricade Row right there. Barricade once more undefeated on that run there as well. Bobby just teeing off now. Bobby's teeing off. MVP's getting in the middle of this, keeping the referee distracted so he can't count, obviously. And we're taking trip number 3 to the Barricade. Barricade still undefeated. There we go. Meanwhile, I'm watching somebody I have no clue who he is doing line dances with a bunch of rednecks. That's always a great one right there. Good job, Walmart. Toa getting himself back into the match here. A little bit of a reversal. Bobby gets to meet the ring post one-on-one there. Ring post didn't give away too much. Toa shoving Bobby back in the ring right now, making his way in right now. Bryce trying to keep an eye on the action. There's a lot going on around here. That's a fact. We just hit 120 viewers. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Tons. Bobby in a little bit of trouble at this point here. Now, looks like Toa Leona's in the driver's seat. What's good, Covalent TV? Once again, guys, just a quick reminder here. Right after September to remember, Covalent TV is going to be live and live in color there. They're going to bring you the news, some facts, data, statistics. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable, bring you the best review across all platforms. Covalent TV, just a few short minutes after September to remember goes off the air. You will not want to miss it. How you doing there, Mr. Starks? What? And, of course, now we're getting some, uh-oh. Let's see here now. Okay, the live feed is dropped off of HBO Max, and we got it back. Okay, we got it back now. Just in time. Lashley looking like he's making it to his feet right now. Toa Leona out like a light in the middle of the ring. We've been talking a little bit of wrestling there, sir. That's about it on that. We've been talking a little bit of wrestling on this. Bobby battling his way back to his feet. Toa quickly getting to his feet as well. Now it's the center ring tee-off. What a night, what a night, what a night. And guys, we still got 2 hours and 15 minutes of this left. Great action. Like I said, one of the very few companies to give you a pay-per-view for free. On the free. Like free 99, a pay-per-view. We got at least 9 matches tonight. Bobby Lashley giving elbow after elbow after elbow. And MVP over there playing the part of Moses. As long as he holds his arm up in the air, Bobby Lashley gets over. The minute he drops his arm, Bobby Lashley starts losing. So we'll just call MVP Moses Vontavious Porter tonight. There we go. Big spear into the corner. What's Bobby got for him now? Looked like he was setting up a net breaker. It just didn't work out very well. Bobby trying to block whatever Toa Leona's doing. Not working out too well there. Catching an elbow for his trouble. And Toa grandstanding long enough to catch that face plant. Bobby's starting to get psyched up here. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second here. One second here. Bobby with an explosive spear coming around the corner there. Showing everybody how it's done. Getting hyped up with the crowd there. That's what we like to see. Richard O'Shea, dumb enough to get in between a man and his meal. MVP over there taking care of this problem. And once again, the barricade undefeated as Richard O'Shea bounces off of it like a basketball. Bobby quickly getting Toa Leona in the ring right now. Looks like it's about over with. Yeah, finally a good all-around brawl. I love it. We're not joking about that tonight, are we? Here. Not enough for 3, though. Good Lord.
Bobby Lashley and a strong cover, Danielson, but Lashley able to kick out.
Yeah, great cover by Toa Leona.
There we go, done.
AEW to pin Bobby Lashley.
I thought he had him, and he still can. If he keeps the pressure on. Got Bobby. Nope. Bobby Lashley slips free. Uh-oh. The full Nelson.
There we go.
It is in tight. Leona drops to a knee.
He's got his hands clasped.
He's got that S grip right behind the
And Toa making his way to the... What? Uh-oh.
smartly.
That hurt lock has not been broken yet.
That's what you need with that type of full Nelson.
Toa's hanging on for dear life. This could be it.
He's out. He's out.
Toa's done.
The referee calls for it, but immediately Bishop Khan ricochet on the attack.
MVP in there in the midst of all this right now. Broke that cane over MVP's back. It ain't over with yet, Reese. MVP really laying down the road. Wow. Okay, I think I'm ready for this trios match. Breaking that cane over Ricochet's back was something else. We're almost to 130 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. See here. Give me 2 seconds.
Trios match this Saturday will be awesome. I'm telling you, man, the table is set, baby.
But fans coming up next, face to face, one final time before all out. FTR, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, live next as AEW.
So everybody standing tall. Looks like they're going to a commercial break again. We will probably take that with them right now. I'll be right back in 60 seconds. And we're back. Sorry about that. I knew I'd get there eventually. 130 viewers live and in living color. We are just turning the page to 9 p.m.
2 against 2. We never thought we would see these two gentlemen back together, but they are back together
Wow.
in their home country, and we're so excited. First of all, let's introduce the Rated R Superstar.
Here they come. CNC, they are on the way. They are on the way right now. There we go. There we go. What's up, Dev? Wrestle Collective's own Dev, what's up? Yep, the Balds are winning tonight, except for Richard O'Shea, who met the roughest end to MVP's cane in history right there. Some bitch broke on his back. Not bad at all. We're over 130 viewers, guys. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Real quick, while they're getting this ready to go here, one more time for the fun time this hour. Covalent TV is going to be live within 15 minutes after September to remember. They're going to bring you the news. They're going to bring you facts, data, statistics. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable. And they're going to bring you the best review across all platforms tonight. That is Covalent TV, live within 15 minutes after September to remember. Dev, this is where we're going to agree to disagree. You can be excited for Daniel Garcia. I hope this works out. That's basically where I'm at now, because we are on variation number 5 and push number 5. If this doesn't get it, bro, you might be watching him in NXT here in the next year or two. Cope getting serenaded by Canada's finest. You know what? That's always good for an older guy. We don't know how many more matches kid's got left in him. We really don't. But whatever we got left in him, that's just the best thing in the friggin' world right there. Christian Cage making his way to the ring here, and I'm pretty sure we'll get fitter shortly thereafter. I kind of feel like we've been watching Copeland and Cage most of my wrestling life here, but it really hasn't been long. It hasn't been but about 20 years, 20, 25 years. But there's a lot of people out there staking the claim to be the #1 tag team in the world, greatest tag teams of all time. Christian Cage and Adam Copeland are in my top 10, probably top 5, but I'm still working out that list in my head as far as tag teams go. And I do like this stance right here. It's like, you guys got some flash photography for us? Take a picture of this shit. That's the get off my lawn look. Oh, there's a lot of things in wrestling I can get used to. Referring to this little squidget as Big Stoke ain't one of them. And, of course, Fitter bringing out an ass load of security because, you know, they are the best tag team in the world and they don't need any help. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it's going to be for the next probably close to 8 to 12 minutes. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, grab your beer, grab your woman, done unless she screams at you, and then stop doing that. And let's get ready for a interesting segment of the greatest tag team in the world, surrounded by a lot of local area personnel. And the bad part of it is I don't recognize about 2 or 3 of these people. So I don't know where they got these guys off the indie scene here, but I don't recognize about 2 or 3 people in that group. So,
Gentlemen, let me say first of all, I've done a lot of matches. I've been in the ring with a lot of things. But to see two of these great teams, two of the greatest teams of their generation, go at it in your hometown for the first time in 20 years, these two men will be together coming up on.
I got to give Scavone a little bit of credit tonight. He's on top of it. Let's see if he can make it all 3 hours this time.
As you know, there will be heavy fines for any physicality for all these men. If we have physicality here tonight, before
There will be heavy fines.
Saturday, very volatile, but those are the rules.
Heavy fines. Holy shit.
All right.
Shit's about to get real, y'all.
I just wanted to reiterate something for you two. You touch Dax, $100,000 fine. You touch Cash, $100,000 fine. You touch me, you owe me $500,000. And on top of that, this match on Saturday, I'll see to it that it's canceled. So you, your wife, and the 2 brain cells that she has left, your wife, your kids, your uncles, your aunties, your 6th grade teacher, they're going to see you two do what you do best, and that is disappoint. Because you will
Where
not
are we
be
going with this?
in your hometown.
This guy can talk a strip club dry. That's the bottom line. This guy can talk a strip club dry. I swear.
To say what they want to say first.
The only question is, are we going to get my daughter in the middle of all this?
16 years ago, Adam.
16 years ago. Yeah, he's bald and gets no hose.
Met you for the first time. 16 years ago, you were one of
16 years.
the stars in the industry, and I was a young, nothing.
It's going to wind up being a ditty rap before it's all said and done, trust me.
You walk into the gym that I work at, and we become friends. We don't just become friends, but you become a mentor to me.
A mentor, big words.
You watch my matches, you give me advice, and you tell me I can get you opportunities. I can crack that door open for you. But
Dax is definitely the mic man on this group here. Dax is definitely the mic guy on this crew.
10 years later, we are the absolute best tag team of all time. In that 10 years, I kicked that door down, and we became living legends.
They're living legends.
In that time, we helped you get your career back. We brought you back to this ring. And then you come to AEW to help us, you say, to help FTR, and then you make it the Cope Show. You put the spotlight on you and expect us to be your supporting cast while we...
You know, that would have worked. They could have been the supporting cast. We could all be friends now.
6 years ago,
There we go.
we helped you get your career back. Saturday, we take it away for good.
They're going to take it away for good, y'all. For good. There she is. I see Catherine now.
I'm not going to yell over you. I'm not going to scream over you. I'm going to say what I need to say, and then we're out of here. I can admit there was a time where you guys were the best tag team in the world. But if we're being honest,
Oh, Lord.
the only reason you were the best tag team in the world is because your competition was 2 mediocre teams that actually carried you to relevancy. Us, FTR, for 11 years we have carried tag team wrestling on our back. We have submitted ourselves as the
Oh,
generational
Lord.
tag team. A catalog of classic
I'm
matches
trying to hang in there with him.
over a decade with teams like Big Bill and Enzo, Gable and Jordan, Gargano and Ciampa, the Young Bucks, Bullet Club Gold, the Outrunners, and a trilogy with the Briscoes.
A trilogy with the Briscoes.
World championships,
For you, this is a dream match.
Gotta give Dax credit.
This to be a dream match.
Gotta give Dax credit on that one. That was a backhanded slap if I ever saw it.
Been a dream match, but this is the life that we're dealt. Saturday, don't
The
make
life
this
that we're
any
dealt.
yours. Shut the hell up. It's time for you two to listen to me. But first, Stokely, you know all about disappointment. That's why you get no hose.
Nice quick shot in there.
Beth's name out of your face because she will slap the lips off your stupid little head. Now, let me get to you two, right? You broke this friendship up. You lived in our apartment. We opened our home to you because you were homeless. I opened the door for you to get hired. I did all of those things, and I never looked for anything in return. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to come to AEW to work with you. That's what I wanted to do. And you want to say that you were in my spotlight? Well, look on that. The reason you were not in the spotlight is because they don't want you in the spotlight. They wanted me in the spotlight.
Oh, well.
So I tell you what, you want to make some good points here, eh? Oh, you're the best team in the last 11 years, whatever that is. And yes, you are now in the discussion of being one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Well, welcome to the club. We've been here for 25 years.
Oof. That's what I thought. I thought it was close to 25 years.
In your voice, we were revolutionizing tag team wrestling. We made tag team wrestling important again. We created a damn match that turned into a pay-per-view. So now, Saturday for the
Yes, he has. Copeland's bringing it. He's bringing it right now.
teams of all time are going to face off in our hometown, in front of our people, in our country.
In our country. There we go. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party kicking a little bit heavier. We got 140.
There is only one Cope and Cage. Cage and Cope.
Cage and Cope. It's alphabetically correct, too, Cope.
I will look at whoever I damn well please, you little piece of.
Oh, look at who I damn well please.
You will understand why we are better than you.
He's got to conduct business.
London, Ontario.
Uh-oh.
Let's be honest, $100,000 is a lot of money. And $500,000, Stokely, with that kind of money, you might actually be able to get yourself some hose.
500,000. He's got a point, though. $500,000, you probably could get a hoe or two.
At the risk of sounding like an asshole, $100,000, hell, $500,000 doesn't mean a damn to me because I'm rich.
Because I'm rich. There we go. 100,000 doesn't mean anything to me. I'm rich. But now, if you hit the hired help with the shatter machine, how much is that worth? Cope coming right up there in a big fisticuff here. Yeah, Dax got his lip cracked. That was a good TV segment. It was worth and it look, it's 10 minutes after. It didn't go 30 minutes, guys. Did not go 30 minutes like somebody else does. Huh. What a segment. That was a good one. I'm not even going to try to unpack all that because you had a bunch of teenage babble and then you had actually good promos. Yep. And it looks like they are not taking a commercial break here. Let's see what we got going on. Renee Paquette out there looking in the Grateful Dead outfit there.
Speaking of the Young Bucks, guys, momentum on your side. You guys won the money last week. Congratulations. This is huge.
Hey, it feels good. We're back. From rags to riches, huh, Matthew? We're back in suits. We're looking good. And I just paid off production. They're going to make our entrance tonight a little bit more special.
How much did you give them? Because this bag is already getting a little light. You lost half of the casino the other day.
Relax. There's plenty to come around, okay?
He lost half in the casino.
Renee, tonight marks the beginning of the redemption tour for the Young Bucks. We're going to beat Bang Bang Gang. We're going to go on to All Out, the four-way ladder match. We're going to become the first ever four-time AEW Tag Team Champions, baby.
That will be interesting.
We've been a little bit rude to you the last couple years. You know that?
Yes, I do know.
How about buy something pretty with this $10,000?
What? Oh, thank you guys.
That's not Canadian. That's real USD.
It's not Canadian either.
Love the Young Bucks. Good guys. Good luck tonight.
Sammy Crockett is catching the 10 grand. And ladies and gentlemen, the Young Bucks making their way to the ring right now. Having spent extra money on production tonight. There we go.
Smart man, unlike most wrestlers. They just make more later. Yeah. These are my guys, the Bucks. They got the money. Even though Nicholas has been spending a lot on the slots at the casino.
All right, it's qualifying bout on top of that. Looking good. I'm not even arguing. And of course, if we get the same Young Bucks we've gotten for the last, I don't know, month and a half. The Young Bucks are the best tag team ever. Yeah, the Bucks are rocking it out right now. They're doing some of the best work. And I don't want to praise it too much because they could come out here and shit the bed tonight. But, you know. Let's see what we got here. The Bang Bang Gang making their way to the ring right now. Juice. Is Juice starting to look more like Juice? Yep, starting to look a little more like Juice Robinson making his way to the ring right now. Oh. Bang Bang Gang, Young Bucks, one-on-one or actually two-on-two tonight for a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship at All Out coming up on Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Central. Oh.
That's a big opportunity right there for the Bang Bang Gang. Juice is going to start off with Matthew Jackson. That's what his name should be going forward. That's coming from me. Matthew, Ron John Jones. No, not Jackson.
All righty.
Not Jones.
Looking tough already.
By Matt Jackson, dropping down Juice Robinson. Of course, Juice and Matt Jackson, very familiar.
See what we got here. Let's see what we got.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, Brian, of course, Young Bucks.
Wow.
Set records as a tag team.
Swing and a miss. High hip toss.
Yeah, Juice had a very impressive career in New Japan. He's had a couple injuries here since he's been in AEW, and each time it seems like just as he's getting some momentum, he gets hurt. I'm familiar with that. That happened to me here a couple times.
But a victory here, especially a victory on Saturday, would be a great way to regain that momentum.
There's a nice double clothesline there by Juice. He's looking good here now, tagging in Austin Gunn. Proud member of the Bang Bang Gang.
Austin Gunn, though, caught an elbow to the jaw from Nick Jackson. Elevates up and over the top. Austin on the move, ducks underneath. Not one, but two. Austin, nice drop step. And the trip.
There we go.
Well done by Gunn.
Austin has claimed to me that he has the best.
Austin Gunn with not enough for 3 though.
He said that. He really said that too. He really said that to me. We actually had a slide off before the show one time.
There we go.
He beat me soundly.
Charges in, but Nick Jackson grabs the boots of Austin, and now neck breaker. Matt tags in. Tag team
Wow.
shown by the Young Bucks. Nothing new when it comes to them, though. As through the ropes to Johnson. Gets knocked to the floor.
Oh, gut breaker, neck breaker, back breaker simultaneously. Just in case you forgot, ladies and gentlemen, the Young Bucks. Just in case you forgot. And they're heading to picture-in-picture here. Trying to keep up with them right here. Juice breaking up the pinfall there. Austin probably questioning life decisions. Juice pretty much on his way to doing the exact same thing here in just a minute. Boom. Double shot at Austin. Quick tags. Everything going in place now. Big high kick. Austin out like a light and laid out. Dangling out there. Big stomp to the chest. And a backbreaker to Juice right at the same time. And Matthew and Nicholas with the "Are you not entertained" pose. Wow. Now, in my estimation, I could be speaking, I'm speaking for me. I didn't like the Young Bucks for a while. It took a while for them to grow on me, but boy, now that they've grown on me really well here, I'm like, this is possibly one of the best tag teams of all time. Definitely in my top 5. Overall. And probably still got 3, 4, 5 more years of good life left in them, too. Boy, Austin's catching the tail end of all the bad shit tonight. And, of course, we're going to hear from Timeless Tony Storm here in just a little bit as well. Quick reminder on that as well. Let's see here. Austin working his way out of this predicament. The problem is the Juice is loose on the floor. Not enough for 3 there. Austin just doesn't know what planet he's on at this point here. Juice finally starting to get himself together here. Let's see if he can get back up in the corner and actually be an available tag team partner. That's going to be interesting. And they're back live again here. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, they were just about there, and Jackson's broke that tag up. High knee. Whoa, slice bread standing in the middle of the ring. Big knee to the head right here. 1 and 2, and not enough for 3. Austin kicking out just in the nick of time. Oh. trying to buy the referee, and the referee slings the cash up in the air. 1 and 2, and not enough for 3. Cash flying everywhere right now. Swing and a miss, but a tag. Uh-oh, walked right into that one. Big tilt-a-whirl slam. We are almost to 150 viewers right now. Thank you. And now the juice is loose in the ring, and big shoulder block, big elbow, inverted atomic drop, Russian leg sweep. Whoa! Enziguri from the back, not Enziguri. I'll figure it out in a minute. I ain't worried about it. Fisticuffs all the way around here. Poof.
Well, he tagged in Austin Gunn, who's taken a lot of punishment. I'm not sure if that was the right move by Juice, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I agree with you, Taz. I think maybe a little too soon to tag Austin back in.
Whoa, swing and a miss for Austin. There we go, boom. Oh, cannonball. Wow, double rotation, big lariat. Not enough for 3, though. Let's see what we get together here. You just got the notification I was live? Oh, my goodness. Holy crap. Catherine's in the house, y'all. Catherine is in the motherfucking house here. We're almost at 150 viewers. Famous are out there on the floor. Missile basement drop kick. Uh-oh. Juice. Juice. Whoa. Swinging a bit. Uh-oh. Say goodnight, Gracie. Whatever that was looked really good. Yeah, we were missing you, Catherine. I didn't know what was going on. I was sitting there talking about, you know, Hangman Adam Page was done early. You could have stopped the piss break about the first 15 minutes, you know. Whoa, whoa. Double super kick. Swing and a miss. Oh, leg sweep. Double super kick. 1 and 2, and not enough for 3. Juice kicking out there in the last second. They are going to do a countdown to All Out tonight. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, at 11 o'clock, we are shutting this humper down, all right? Well, we might stick around for the last bit of it. Who knows? Whoa! Ouch. Whoa, hello. Big super kick. Whoa, big super kick for him too. If we were playing a drinking game, 6 of you just passed out. Uh-oh. Whoa. Blade Runner. Not enough for 3, though. Kick out at the last possible second. I don't disagree with you, Catherine. I don't disagree with you. Great promo to open the show, though. Phenomenal promo. The segments have been good tonight. As opposed to just the in-ring action, the segments have been phenomenal tonight.
Now Juice looking to apply the pressure. Keep this momentum going on Matt Jackson.
Big head, bud.
Juice has in mind, but Matt is still fighting back.
See here.
Spoke too soon. Yeah, the top rope. Oh, wait, Juice. Sinking his teeth into the head of Matt Jackson. Top rope, not technically the domain of Juice Robinson's has.
Correct.
See why, but now, still trying to get up there, whatever Juice has in mind.
There we go. Oh! Broken up. 1, 2, and reversed again. Not enough for 3. Austin clean over the top rope. Big lariat over the top rope from Juice. TK driver. Bam! Young Bucks picking it up at the end there. Pause if necessary. Trying to collect up all the money that was not received by the referee here. There we go. The Bucks have advanced to the Fatal 4-Way ladder match at All Out for the World Tag Team Championships, currently held by Brodito. So we know automatically we are going to see that. They aren't taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Or under that chair. But the new Swift
So they're calling it the tailgate brawl. I'm guessing that's what's going to occupy some time right there. Oh boy.
I've been in my fair share of fights, so I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And on Saturday, we're all gonna bring the smoke.
We're not just bringing the pain, we're bringing the propane. Thanks, Harley. Yeah, as I was saying in that chat right there real quick, too, they are doing better. I appreciate that, Catherine. Oof.
That and so much more coming up this Saturday for the Tailgate Brawl. Don't forget, later on tonight, no holds barred, the Toxic Spider Tekla, Queen Amanada, one-on-one.
And ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Definitely underrated. Probably should have way more TV time than he's got. Beast Mortos making his way in. New look. Digging the red mask too. The red mask is looking pretty damn cool as well. Mascara Dorada on his way to the ring. I can talk tonight. Mascara I can really talk. Mascara Dorada making his way to the ring as well. Looks like he's got a new look for tonight as well. Yeah, it is. I was a little concerned there about late Saturday, early Sunday. I was a little concerned. Everything started working out about Sunday morning. Believe it or not, seasons changed again. I wound up getting sick as well, but here we are. We're not giving up on the Wednesday night show at all. But we are definitely going to be live, and we are going to be brewing the Barbed Wire Blonde Ale. We're going to give that a shot. We're going to see if the machine's going to cooperate this time. If it doesn't, I got a plan, so don't worry about it. Okay. Wow.
Arm drag comes back from Mascara Dorada, and Mortos, though, shoulder block, not even a 1 count on the pinfall attempt. Very fast pace to this one as Dorada up to his feet.
Let's say Mortis, he's got to keep Dorada kind of grounded. He's got the size and power advantage. But that Dorada, man, he can fly, so you got to keep him down.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always really impressed.
All right, we're almost to 160 viewers right now. Nice run up, by the way. Wow.
Tijeras there is by Mascara Dorada. Bandera sends him up over the apron. Enzikiri, Mortos tried to get his hands up, but
Mortis will know where he is. He's about to get drilled here, possibly. Oh, off the post. Look at this.
Off the post, off the ring. Arm drag off the top rope. We gotta love it, man. This is going to be some good shit.
sends him into the ropes off the back of Dorada.
Wow.
Mortos.
Shoulder block, it just knocks him into the next zip code.
About that one.
Boom. Yeah, they even have zip code. Yeah, they got country codes and zips. There we go.
Through the ropes. That is a man that is just about 250 pounds in Beast Mortos.
It seems like he's defying physics when he does that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, Daniel. It does. And we just hit 160 viewers. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Already off to a fevered pitch as this one continues live on September to remember.
All right, they're going back to picture-in-picture here. We're going to try to keep up with this. As you can tell, sometimes it's a little tricky. We're working on that part. It's the last part we got to work out for the show. It happens. As I say, feces a cuz. Anyway. And I will definitely be pulling the pay-per-view live from HBO Max. That will be my new home, my new destination for pay-per-views. All right, all right, all right. Mortos working it out on the outside right there. Hopped in there to break the count, slid right back out to continue working on Dorado. Dorado is not he probably thinks he's in the home country right about now. Because he sure as hell doesn't know where he's at in the building right now. All right, rolls Dorado back in the ring. Mortos not too far behind. Solid chop. Knocked him into next freaking week, but not enough for 3. Picking up a 2 count, not enough for 3. This is definitely going to be the match. This is definitely the match that I thought it was going to be. Not even a question. So, yep, we're working it out, guys. All right. Ooh, let's see. Dorado just doesn't seem to be in the match now. He seems to be somewhat out of it. Seems to be not quite as lucid as his opponent. Getting a handful of eyeballs there. Going after the mask. Boom. Solid right hand. Dorado does not know what planet he's on right now. But he does know how to kick out. Count of 2. Fans are actually starting to cheer heavy for Beast Mortos, it would appear. Still working on that mask for Dorado, though. There we go. They're back live again.
The AEW Unified Champion, Kazuchika Okada, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, they await the arrival of either the Beast Mortos or Mascara Dorada coming up this Saturday for the Unified 3-way match at All Out on pay-per-view and HBO Max. You can visit hbomax.com/AEW for more information on how to take advantage of the exclusive subscriber price.
Dorado finally getting himself back in there.
Tonight, it will be no interference. It will be Hangman and Fletcher one-on-one deja vu from Mascara Dorada. But, gentlemen, we cannot forget about Kyle Fletcher's threat earlier tonight to leave Hangman Adam Page in a pile of his own blood. Or a pool, I guess.
100%, but I am just mesmerized by what I'm seeing in the ring right now.
Destroyer on the apron in Canada.
All right. Looking good here. Wow. Nice barrel roll over the top.
That might have been adrenaline. I'm sorry, that might have been just adrenaline because then he just dropped. It might have just exerted all his adrenaline and he just lost it. But then he's back up now. So look at this.
I don't know if there's anybody in professional wrestling right now who moves like Mascara Dorada.
Yeah, really representing that new generation of high flyers that have come to prominence in CMLL as Dorada up in the corner. Mortos in trouble.
There we go.
Mascara Dorada, 450, nobody home. Able to roll through.
Whoa. Beast catching him in. Ooh, big backbreaker.
The backbreaker. Mortos sending Dorada in, pops him up, and second destroyer. Mortos maybe out on his feet in Canada.
What in the hell was that? It looked good, though.
Momentum against him.
Yes, you got to get the cover. He's going to get the win.
2.
Not enough for 3.
What a kick out. What a kick out. Whoa.
I do have a feeling Mortos going to pull this win off here and head to championship match at All Out, which he's really needed to be in a pay-per-view for a while. We can all agree that Mortos can freaking go. At least I think we can. Got him up again in a rack. Whoa, reversed.
Man, what a counter. Mortos landed right on the back of his head.
Mortos got planted with that one, and now
High knee from Dorada.
coming up to the middle rope.
Wow, what a chop.
Delay allowed Mortos to catch him with a chop.
Yeah, Mordos has got to try to slow this man down, Dorado, because he's so dynamic.
Yeah, we've seen it through the match, Taz. When Mordos has controlled the pace, he's had the most success.
Uh-oh, slipped on the rope. Whoa.
Rolls him up, rolls him through. Oh, Mordos counters. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3, though. Dorado kicking out just in the nick of time.
Yeah, Dorado didn't get all of what he wanted to get, but Mordos, to your point, with an excellent counter.
Yeah, rolled straight through. I think Masquerade Dorado was trying to go for another destroyer.
Whoa.
Gary, Mordos tried to block it, but Dorado might have caught him with just enough.
Are we going to get a Spanish fly from the top rope? It looks like it's what it's setting up for.
I'm sure this guy beats Mordos.
Oh my gosh, both of them standing on the top rope.
I have no idea what that was, but it looked nasty. Not even enough for 2. Whoa.
Countered, used Mordos' size and speed against him. And now Masquerade Dorado, moving with purpose, perched on the top.
Shooting star press. Dorado heading to All Out for the Universal Championship. Uh-oh, we hear the Rainmaker. Unified, okay.
Okada not wasting time, putting Dorado on notice.
The greatest tournament wrestler of all time. Out to play some mind games with his young
Ooh.
Interesting to see Don come out with Okada right here, when Takeshita is also going to be in the match.
We've seen some friction between Okada and Takeshita.
Speaking of which,
Takeshita on his way out, too. We're going to have a 3-way stare-off here for the unified title.
Coming out by himself. We've seen him leave the Don Callis family behind. And now just getting eye to eye.
Takeshita getting ready for that babyface run. It's going to hit like crack.
Don Callis trying to play peacemaker here, but Takeshita. This is the match that could have global implications.
Dorado's like, y'all can pose all you want. I'm going to come introduce myself here. Takesha's like, and then what'd you do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's always going to be good. Mordos puts on a good match by himself. But anyway, they are going to a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's likely your detergent.
and we'll go right here. Hey! She's in ring gear, too. This is even better. Yeah, the show has been fantastic so far. This is what everybody else could do if they were doing 3-hour programming, but they're just not doing it. Obviously, the crowd firmly behind Toni Storm in this one.
This whore you all adore. This slut you can't rebut. This trollop you can't wallop.
This trollop you can't wallop.
The skank you want to spank. This
5th degree.
is still the champ.
Plead the 5th. Anyway.
But for how much longer, I do not know.
Oh, a little bit of drama.
7 months ago, I won my baby back. And since then, I have lived every day as though it's my last.
Well, pretty smart. Live like you're dying, I always say.
Belt collectors and forever champions. And I have loved every single disgusting, sweaty, bloody, sexually questionable second of it.
Toni Storm just best on the mic of all the women out there, period. It's not even close.
Is where the best wrestle.
There you go.
And if you're not willing to put your life on the line every time you step in that ring, then darling, you ain't shit.
Oh, wow. Toni Storm getting serious right about now.
And now I risk it all for 3 women who are worthy of this mantle. So, if this is indeed the end of my reign,
Storm is absolutely amazing on the mic, amazing in the ring.
the honor of my life.
If I lose, it's been great.
But ladies, if you really want to take my title, then I suggest you burn my body to the ground. And then you pack my ashes into a little pipe, and then you take a big fat puff, because nobody will get me and you as high as I can, darling.
Wow.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the spotlight. You can go ahead and keep that. Just know, after all out, it's not going to look so good without that title, is it?
Jamie Hayter walking out here, inserting herself into it.
Since it's been just you and I, it seems as though you've forgotten some stuff. But I want you to remember just 3 things. 1,
3.
I don't forget. 2, you invited me into this match. And 3, Hayter hits hard.
Nice little stare off, too.
Well,
him.
Coming out here to make a claim for ourselves. I'm not really sure I have one. I haven't wrestled for this title in 4 years. And as
4
I stand here
years.
looking at the current champ and a former one, I realize maybe it's because neither of you have the ovaries. So come Saturday,
Oh, boy.
remember, you can't stop stat.
You can't stop stat. And Hayter hits hard.
Well then, trim your bushes, bitches, because we're about to go all out. And it's going to be...
Tekla, that's who it's going to be. And, of course, the referees are splitting them up already. Tekla not taking any mic time whatsoever, just wanting to come out and kick some ass. Oh, that's right, because that's right. The no holds barred with Queen Aminata coming up next. Tekla.
7 months since Toni Storm won the Women's World title at Grand Slam Australia in her home country. This four-way match coming up Saturday afternoon. Her toughest challenge, do believe, Brian, but she wanted this match.
And Queen Aminata walking out with a trash can. Hopefully it's got toys in it. Well, apparently not. It's just a regular old trash can. And this match is already starting. And we're already brawling on the outside. Whoa! And Tekla straight to the barricade.
As Aminata coming to the ring with the trash cannon. These two.
Oh, we're already going straight to chairs. Chairs reigning in the ring. Storm is tremendous at everything. Storm is absolutely tremendous at every single thing she does. Not even a question. There we go.
With timeless Toni Storm, because it was Toni Storm that ended
There it is.
reign as AEW Women's World Champion a few years ago, and then that led to a very lengthy injury layoff for Hayter.
Yeah, Brian just basically put her on the shelf. And speaking of putting each other on the shelf, take a look at this. Brian, you've been in these type of matches. This is so dangerous, especially if you have a score to settle.
Yeah, and especially.
And now we've got enough implements of doom, per se.
Women's Championship. This is kind of a dangerous proposition to put yourself in.
At some point in time, Tekla's going to start getting her shit in. There we go.
Heaviest hitters in the women's division, and then with all manner of plunder inside the ring, this could go very poorly, very quickly for the
Oof.
Spider. As Aminata bails out after the cane. Oh, midsection.
Excalibur with a catch.
Tekla just sending Aminata over the barricade.
Right over the top of the barricade. Yeah, exactly.
Going out into the fans.
Uh-oh, this is dangerous for many people involved, especially Tekla, because she's crazy.
Tekla is definitely crazy. Off the barricade with the trash can lid straight up against the head of Queen Aminata. And they're heading straight to picture-in-picture next.
The thing about hair is, even if it starts
Here.
it'll end up there, or under
Whoops.
that chair. But the new Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe is made to get hair anywhere. So hair we go. Get the curly hairs in the corner, the dog hairs in the den. Get the haircut cuttings or beard buzzings. Dust and hair trapped and locked, so nothing ends up on your sock. Brooms just push and move. But Swiffer's
There we go. We got it back now. Sorry about that.
the new collapsible, storable Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe.
Doesn't matter how much money you spend on cameras, they just never quite live up to it. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here.
At 7-Eleven. Get a free hot coffee with any breakfast sandwich.
And we got Singing Cats over here on HBO. That shit will never not be funny to me. I promise you that. Oh, Aminata with the kendo stick right straight to the gut of Tekla.
Who you come from and where? What was it like there?
Let's see what we get here.
Why do you look like Mom?
Aminata with a trash can lid now.
What are you passing down to
Tekla is somewhat stuck up under the ring. I have a feeling some implements are going to come right out. Yeah.
Learn more than ever at Ancestry.
And Amanada collapses like a heap of bricks right there in the middle of the floor. Nice shot to the head. Getting all the toys back in the ring. And Tekla looks like she's just having a great time. Which, I mean, can you blame her? We are almost at the top of the hour right now.
Half shirt, half jacket. Best of both. Like brunch or spork or...
A centaur, a man caught between two worlds.
Oh, I got chills.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on. An AFC East rivalry ignites in a heated division showdown. Stream Thursday night football. Dolphins, Bills, only on Prime.
A successful shindig doesn't happen by accident. It's a choice. Walmart Plus members.
There we go. We are almost to 170 viewers going into the 10 o'clock hour. We got one more hour of action, plus a half hour or so getting ready for the All Out pay-per-view. All right. And they're back.
No holds barred tonight. AEW September to remember. Queen Amanada and the Toxic Spider Tekla battling it out here tonight in London, Ontario.
Tekla introducing Amanada to the trash can.
Tekla will join Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander to challenge Timeless Tony Storm.
Wow.
And Tony, as you pointed out, it will be no disqualifications this Saturday afternoon. And the
Ooh, right to the head.
for the title to change hands.
And I think in many ways that gives Tekla an advantage because she will do anything at all. She is
Uh-oh, got her over the top rope with a cutter right into the trash can. Not enough for 3, though.
The animosity between these two women, it's almost become shockingly violent.
It's almost become shockingly violent, Daniel or Brian. Really?
Play out live tonight here on TBS and HBO Max.
They are having some streaming issues with HBO Max tonight. I hope that does not happen. Oh! Solid chair shot. Another one.
after that shot into that trash can. I can't even believe that Tekla can stand.
Spear and right into the chair.
To the edge of that chair, Excalibur.
Yeah, into the small of the back.
Right.
And now Tekla the cover.
Not enough for 3, though. Amanada kicking out just in the nick of time.
I kind of wonder with how the chair went into the small of Amanada's back. If she lost a little power in her legs, sometimes that happens when you get hit in the lower back. You can lose a lot of the power in your legs.
There we go.
Tekla, just an open-handed shot across the jaw of Queen Amanada.
Oh, look at these shots.
Everything, yeah, the go-home show tonight is definitely in the middle of being one of the best shows of the year so far. But then again, I mean, the card is stacked top to bottom.
Look at those elbows.
Get to the midsection. Now the Toxic Spider on the
Oof! That Amanada headbutt. Not enough for 3. Amanada looking a little bit discouraged that she's been unable to put this match away. And we just hit 170 viewers. We are 30 away from 200. Like, comment, share it. Why are they kicking the credits now? All right, so they're switching over to the Collision side here. Although now we're going to watch it on the big screen for a minute here because you know HBO's got to get the commercial in. All right, are we going to get the feedback? All right, Tekla getting into range now. Back up and jump back in here and see what's going on now. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know, and part of the TV time they're getting is while they're trying to load the feed up. Yeah, we're getting the collision side of it right now. So we're getting everything out of the way. We got 172 viewers here. Whoa, Amanada missing completely. Wow, big stomp from Tekla. Head going straight to the chair. Not enough for 3, though. Tekla working her way through the... What in the world is going on here? Close this. I think they goofed up here. I know, but HBO Max is all flavors are screwed up, so I'm kind of catching parts of this. I'm just rebooting to see what's going on here. There we go. They split it up into 2 programs is what happened. There we go. Tony Storm getting every bit of Tekla right here. And Jamie Hayter meet Chris Statlander. We've got an all-out brawl here. Little taste of what we're going to get on Saturday. And we are almost to 180 viewers. There we go. We just hit 180. Thank you. The Triangle of Madness also in the ring. That's right, Triangle of Madness handling Timeless Tony Storm.
This could happen because it's no disqualification. You could see the Triangle of Madness come out. You could see Wheeler Yuta and Marina.
Wait, Tony Storm trying to fight back.
Tony Storm making her way back out of this spray here. And with a chair swinging, everybody's getting the hell out of Dodge. We got 180 viewers live and in living color. Once again, as we transition over to the collision side of things, this is GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We are live for this last hour, and we're going to be covering the end show, too, all 30 minutes of it. And Reese and Catherine are going to get into it over Wheeler Yuta right now. I want you guys to go to your respective corners here. We need to decide if it's going to be a no-holds-barred match here. How we want to do this, guys, because obviously Reese does not like Wheeler Yuta, and Catherine is not hearing any Yuta hate. Will that be our next big match live at All Out here? It's going to be Catherine and Reese, Steel Chair versus Mid Podcast. One fall fight to the finish here over Wheeler Yuta's legacy. I'm guessing Taz is taking the last hour off.
Final spot in the 4-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship later on tonight. Right now, let's hear from Alicia Atut.
Alicia Tutu.
Guys, I'm here with Top Flight, who have a huge match ahead of them tonight, as you're going to face the Don Callis family with Josh Alexander, and the winners of this match move forward to compete at All Out in a 4-way ladder match. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good, Alicia.
What is she expecting them to say? Well, we're feeling like shit. I don't think we're going to. What is it?
We've been on a bit of a roll. And tonight, biggest test to date.
Famous last words. We've been on a little bit of a roll.
Win those tag team titles and prove why the sky is no
I saw a dead squirrel on the road, and I thought, man, he's better than Daniel Garcia.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say I've been dealing with the Don Callis family for a while, and I've gotten Kyle to agree that Don and the family won't interfere in our championship match at All Out, but you know that you can't expect the same courtesy tonight.
That's what I was thinking about. 2 hours for the week. I guess Taz took the rest of the hour off there. Yeah, if Hechicero and Alexander lose to these guys here, I'm going to be a little pissed off myself. I'm expecting a Callis family interjection into this tag team match. I don't see how you have it without them. I just don't. So, let's see what we got here. And Kill Switch and Fabio and Brazzers making their way to the ring right now. So we got Kill Switch, Timu Fabio, and Brazzers making their way to the ring right now.
Well, he knows how to wrestle both singles and tag team, but you are right about not on the same page, and it's been another way.
I think Garcia should have gone to WWE because that stupid shit he does works just fine there. Jet Speed making their way to the ring right now. Winner of this match goes on to the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match at All Out to compete for the World Tag Team Championship. I'm figuring Jet Speed gets in here. Dude, Reese, we've seen her in real life. And I think even you would need a ladder to get up on that, all right? I think you'd need a step ladder to make it to the top there, too. Speedball has a fan.
Tonight, September to remember, main event. There you see the bottom of your screen. Brody King, Bandito, they retain the titles this past Friday night in Mexico City, and the ladder match was announced this past Saturday in Colombia.
Thank you, son.
Coming up this Saturday,
there we go.
There's going to be nothing less than a barn burner in a ladder match, a 4-way ladder match.
That's just it. I mean, no, Reese. 6'4" ain't good enough. 6'4" ain't good enough, Reese. Trust me.
The dynamic between these two tag teams. You can see the descent.
I saw her and I thought we needed air traffic control. I'm not even kidding. I think she's close to 6'9". I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is they list her at, but I think she's 6'5", between 6'5". I would say she's between 6'5" and 6'9". Because she was big. I mean tall.
Sabian was worried more about showing up his partner or showing his partner how he should get things done, and that has given now Jet Speed the advantage.
Nice slip underneath. Find Kevin Knight, the uppercut onto Kill Switch, but
I'm just glad to see Kill Switch happy and healthy after that debacle he ran into in the hospital, man. We're just happy to see him back on television. I ain't greedy.
Try to double team him. I like Speedball's attempts at going for his legs.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Catherine will back me up on this thing, man. I saw her when she walked in the room, and I started looking up. And I was still looking up, and I was still looking up, and I was still looking up. I was like, how thin is the air up there, you know? She's big. She's big. No, I'm serious. That's a big one. That's a big woman right there.
Sabian and Kill Switch down to the floor. Opposite sides of the ring. As Bailey taking care of
I wouldn't mind seeing that either, Reese. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Yeah, no, that girl right there, big. Keith Lee coming back soon. That might be interesting. I'd like to see what kind of potential and talent he's got. I would really like to see him wrestle in an AEW ring. I've never seen it. No, she was tall. She was tall. I think she got her own air traffic control tower on her shoulder. She's that tall. I am not even kidding. Good Lord, that's a tall woman. Like I needed a helicopter to look her in the eyes. No kidding. Bailey, like, getting messed with. Yeah, I'm thinking speed. I'm thinking Jet Speed's going to pull this match off. That's what he was trying to get going there. Whoa.
Yeah, but, you know, he wasn't working with Kill Switch. He did that independently.
Wow. Sabian's showing us a little something good right here. All right, we're hitting the picture-in-picture again. There we go. Well, on that same note too, Catherine, let's not run around pretending like Kip Sabian's on the hobo side of this relationship either, trust me. I think Mother Wayne's going to wind up getting kicked out of this match. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'm going to see how things play out. We may add one more monitor over here so that I can just like sit here and watch everything I need to watch at one time. And that way we can get it all done correctly. I mean, yeah, Kip Sabian's not exactly the most unlucky man ever shipped between two shoes, all right? Let's get real. Yeah, you're already seeing the cracks in the foundation between Kip and Killswitch here. And I think Killswitch needs to be out of that crap in the first place. But then if Killswitch drops out, that just leaves Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. That's it. Their little faction's getting a little small here. There we go. We're getting there. Looks like they're going to head straight to a commercial break here in just a second. Phone blows up in the middle of the night every time. There we go. Kevin Knight with a high drop kick right into Kill Switch, and they're still making Kill Switch look good. Because we know Kill Switch got to have some ring rust on him, but he's looking real good tonight. What's up, Triple OG? What's up? New person, new commenter. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Mike Bailey was going to try to get the Hurricanrana off, but it just didn't work. But jet speed and combination in tandem make it work just fine. Let's see here. Check our stuff. There we go. Turnbuckle Telegram. I see that share out there, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. There we go.
Hey, Kip Sabian doing some great things in this match. But so is Speedball. Look at that determination.
A moonsault knee drop. And now Speedball.
And these Canadian fans getting right behind Jet Speed. Listen to him, but he's in the thralls here of the big guy.
Yeah, these Canadian fans have been great all night, but what a show. Given how exciting this show has been, I can't wait for Saturday and All Out.
Absolutely. I was in the ring with that contract signed. And let's not forget that ominous threat by Fletcher to the world champion early on tonight.
Yeah. Fletcher saying that Hangman would leave London, Ontario in a pool of his own blood as Killswitch executes the chokeslam. Sabian. Oh, Kip Sabian, what are you doing?
That's a really bad idea.
I guess it's a tag.
Yes, it is.
Sabian got what he wanted.
Wow.
Down to the outside. Oh, wait. Speedball, the roll up. 1, 2.
There we go.
The legs kicked out. But now, Bailey, nobody home. Kip Sabian, roll up. The feet are on the rope. Oh, Killswitch is shoving Sabian's feet off the ropes.
Right now, Jet Speed needs to take advantage of this right now.
All right, Kill Switch and Fabio here. Looks like both of them are starting to have some serious dissension in the ranks.
Kip Sabian responded, and now
Damn, looks like Sabian's all on his own. Catherine called it. Yeah, AEW is cooking tonight. They're cooking with gasoline and nuclear technology. And that is game over. Game, set, and match. Jet Speed making their way into the Fatal 4-Way at All Out, the ladder match. Oh, yeah.
we will find out who will fill that final slot later on tonight in our September to Remember main event.
Hey, Josh Alexander's getting main event time tonight, Reese. We got to love that. Big Bill. Big Bill versus Eddie Kingston.
That's what I'm seeing. That's what the graphic is saying. But I won't believe it until you show up, Eddie. And I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to cross the border and come to this country, which is an absolute international embarrassment. But it's a lot deeper than that, Eddie, isn't it? You've been sitting at home on your couch for 16 months watching me on the run of my life, in the best shape of my life, cracking the skulls of everybody and anybody that stands in my way. And there's plenty of people out there.
Well, let's see what Big Bill got to say here.
I don't belong in the same ring as you. Well, if you step in that ring Saturday, you're going to quickly realize you don't belong in the same ring as me. So if you show up, Eddie,
If.
you're going to get exposed. You're going to get exposed to be exactly what I've always known you are. And that is a fraud.
I swear I thought he was going to go S.A. the salt. Fraud. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Thanks, guys. And we're back. I actually beat the show coming back online here. Yeah, I'm reserving judgment on Eddie Kingston right now until Saturday. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Uh-oh. That feed dropped all together and locked up again. We are getting no feed, so I am switching over to YouTube. I can't do that. Let's see if we can get it going again here. Right now, I see the interview between Eddie Kingston. I see the interview between Eddie Kingston and Darby Allin. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he needed some warm-up work on this. I don't think coming into a major pay-per-view is exactly how you want to come back from that particular injury. Let's see where we're at here now. Let's see if we've got it going yet. There we go. They got the feedback now.
But I wasn't going to turn around because I gave people my word I was going to summit. And I was going to take this AEW flag and hang it on top of the world. Then I think of John's word. He considered you family, right? Yeah. Look what he did to you. All I could think about is when I was 5 years old and my uncle told me to get in the car with him. I didn't know he was drunk driving. He crashed that car. He died, I survived. But he gave me his word. I would never turn my back on someone I considered family. Take Sting, for example. I would never turn my back on Sting.
Going back to Mox, do you feel like you're ready for this coffin match on Saturday?
I don't know. I don't know. But I want you to give your word to me right now. Whatever happens out there, don't get involved. Because what happened at Wrestle Dream, I hold myself accountable to this day. I think about it.
Dude, that's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You can say that all. Your career's over, Brian. Give me your word. You will not interfere in my match on Saturday.
Give me your word, man.
Step foot in that ring.
Darby's doing better on his promos, too.
As much to me as your word means to you, I promise I won't get involved. But you have to promise me one thing.
Got my word. Got my word.
I wonder what we got his word for.
Well, great integrity shown by Bryan Danielson, but I have to ask, what'd you tell Darby?
I'm not going to say.
That's between Bryan Danielson and Darby Allin.
Fair play.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the belt collector herself, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, making her way to the ring right now. It was, for what parts of it I was able to catch. Because the only thing about the YouTube TV is, especially when you're sharing it with other people, you can't run simultaneous broadcasts more than 3. And actually more than 2. And the people I'm sharing it with are using it for them. I'm using it for me. You know, hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
And as you can see, brought her full collection of hardware.
It's an amazing thing, isn't it, to see all those.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first AEW Women's Champion ever, Riho.
For her match, but right now, Mercedes Moné joining us on headset. Welcome, champ.
We're almost to 200 viewers live and in living color. We got 191 right now. We are climbing. YouTube TV is really worth it, and if you're cool about it, you can actually share it with people. They encourage you to share it with up to 4 or 5 accounts, and 2 or 3 of you can be on simultaneously, so we share the cost in it. You can do 3 simultaneous broadcasts. I'm using one, the other person's using one, and the other person's using one. You split it out, cable winds up costing you $30 a month. I can live with that.
Mercedes loves it, but I think it's the wrong thing to do.
Why? She's just a little girl.
You're talking about Riho.
Of course, the little one.
I mean, she's 28 years old. She's the first ever AEW.
One of the Renegade twins here, too. Also devastatingly underrated. Needing way more TV time than they normally get. The Renegade twins.
The first ever AEW Women's World Champion, but she doesn't hold a candle to the greatest TBS champion of all time.
Right now, just turning things around on Robin Renegade. Headlock takeover by Riho. Now.
Somehow I don't really feel like this is going to be a long match.
Goes down into the ropes. Riho on the move.
Whoa, off with her head version Riho. I wasn't remembering. It is Robin Renegade in there.
And Robin Renegade, very unsteady as Riho ascending to the top rope. Cast a glance to Mercedes, but finds her target. And Robin Renegade and fans, we are stepping away for only 90 seconds as the action.
There we go.
You'll never get this, Riho. Never. Get back in the ring.
My moderate
Get back in the
arthritis held me back.
DirecTV's not bad either. I got DirecTV when they first came to North Carolina years ago, and it's been pretty good so far. I don't like that they kind of figured out how we were. Anyway, that's another story for another time. But yeah, YouTube TV is really worth it, especially if you've got 2 or 3 of you want to go in together on it, and everybody can independently use it, and you don't get busted for sharing anything or anything like that. So, I mean, it is what it is, and it is what it is. Absolutely. Now, I guess we're going to main event out tonight with Top Flop versus Hechicero and the Walking Weapon. That's going to be our main event tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, we're going to go overtime. And real quick, too, while they're doing this, one more shout out here. Live at around 11:15 Eastern, 10:15 Central, Cabela's TV is going to be live, large, and in charge. They're going to bring you some news. They're going to bring you some facts, data, statistics. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable. They're going to bring you the best live review across all platforms tonight. Covalent TV around 11:15, give or take a minute. So we're probably not going to be covering that one show, the warm-up show to it. And they're back live here. Robin Renegade's got Riho in a lot of trouble right now. Let's see what we're working with here. Sorry, guys. It's a little past my bedtime. I ain't going to lie. Just a quick reminder, too, you see a lot of weekly steel chair in here. That's Reese. He has a show almost every single day. You'll want to check everything out he's doing. He'll probably have a live review about this tomorrow, maybe. When are you doing your review, Reese? On September to Remember. Also, you see Catherine in here. She is the mid-podcast. They're going to be doing a lot, especially with college football. Great insight, great everything on there. It's going to be Catherine in the mid-podcast right there. And you see Dev kicking around here every once in a while. That is Wrestle Collective. Not a bad group to do here. And I forget who else I've got in my list of people that sometimes show up and so on and so forth and support the show. Let's see here.
Robin's had a hell of a match here, guys.
Robin has had a hell of a match here.
Momentarily, that is.
Chair Shot Sports, a group I'm going to be doing a couple of podcasts with. We're going to start doing some stuff here to get everything else going. But yeah. And Riho putting Robin Renegade away, staring bullets through the CEO Mercedes Moné. And we're sitting here at 193. We are 7 away from 200. We got close. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Mercedes working in flats and a dress just to show you how it's done.
And if, Brian, I mean, Mercedes, she didn't seem the least bit worried on headset, but I think those actions show that Mercedes, is worried about the challenge from Riho.
100% she's concerned. She had a plan.
All right, Catherine, hurry back. Main event's about on the way here in just a second.
Well, All Out takes place this Saturday afternoon. You can join us on pay-per-view or HBO Max. You can visit HBOMax.com/AEW for more information and to take advantage of the exclusive subscriber price. And fans, this past Saturday, Jerry Lynn brokered a shocking, albeit uneasy reunion. Let's take a look at what went down.
Anthony, you need to take a long look in the mirror and figure out who's missing.
Oh, look at this. Both men have had a very frustrating night.
There you see Jerry Lynn. You lost your freaking minds. You guys fought your way to the top, and you became tag team champions.
I can't take it anymore. One of the greatest professional wrestlers traded his boots so he could play therapist.
Oh, you want to play?
Punch out Jerry Lynn.
All right. Yeah, we're getting a recap of Collision.
You know what? Jerry Lynn is right.
He said Bowens needed someone. Is that Max Caster?
We do not need the Acclaim back. They are taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them, and I'll be right back in about 60 seconds.
Floors without the extra work. It has a built-in
I need a hole in the head or a bad case of something. Well, I'll tell you what, I will say this. I hope that the HBO Max stream holds up for the pay-per-view. We can actually legitimately say that. Here they come.
With the trios champion, has nothing been settled yet. Samoa Joe, Will Hobbs, you guys are not as bad as you think you are. You know what? At All In, we left you laying. Hey, Shibata-san, my senpai. You never cared about me. You never cared about this place. But now I'm surrounded by people who care. And I think
Lord Daniel Garcia's talking. Make it stop.
how about you come see me Saturday?
I'm like talking you about it. You guys never cared about me, but I tell you what, these Death Riders, they care. There, that was the Daniel Garcia promo for you.
And of course, in order to be somebody, well, you got to call out the people that scare everybody. Unfortunately for you, Danny, you got to find that in your quest to be somebody, you just might end up the body. We have heard you loud and clear. The challenge has been made. Rest assured, young Daniel, we accept.
Okay, so tailgate brawl. We're getting Daniel Garcia, whether you want him or not. That son of a bitch is going to be fighting Ciabatta Bread. This is going to be the third matchup because everybody was clamoring for this match. Thank God. The brawl out probably going to be a little bit rough. That's going to kick off at 2, so we'll be here at 2, obviously. And here comes the Don Callis family. Hechicero, the walking weapon himself. Dumbass. That's English for dumbass. Anyway. Well, Daniel Garcia is not hard to impersonate. All you got to think of is if Arnold Schwarzenegger and like Sylvester Stallone had a love child together and it tried to talk, that would come out about what Daniel Garcia is doing. That's just not even a joke right there. That's like reality. Josh Alexander, walking weapon, Hechicero. Don Callis about to give birth to a cantaloupe straight out of his ass. Like I said, he looks like he's about to pass a cantaloupe straight out his ass right here. Yeah, 2 o'clock on the tailgate brawl. God, I hope they go ahead and get the Garcia match the hell out of the way so it doesn't ruin the rest of the show, but that's just me. Oh my dear God, we are going to stick Daniel Garcia in this show come hell or high water. No, I'm just giving you the voiceover part of it. Like if Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger had a love child, it would sound like Daniel Garcia. Oh, wow. Okay.
The Martin boys, top flight if you will, join forces with a great veteran like Christopher Daniels and of course Scorpio Sky. I think they'll learn a lot, they'll get better, they know it, and let's see if they can move on now.
And you know what? And you know what, Catherine? I hope they reboot Thunder Rosa with Hangman Adam Page out there by her side. That's, yeah. Keep wishing that on me. I'm better at it.
Yeah, who's at the disadvantage?
I see what you did there. Darius Martin up to his feet.
Now, I think we're all in agreement here. If the Callis family don't win this match, we riot. I don't see Top Flop getting pay-per-view quality work here tonight. I don't. Now they're doing better. Don't get me wrong. They have been looking better over the time, the TV time they've gotten at Ring of Honor and everything else. They are looking pretty good, but I'm not putting them on a pay-per-view match in a fatal four-way with a who's who. I'm just not doing it. I don't mean Tony won't throw us a curveball and do it himself, but the scary part of it is he could triple down on the tailgate and put the Elaine in there.
It's an adequate name.
Daniel Garcia is never going to be the guy they want him to be. And I mean, I take it easy on him because we got Garcia fans in the crowd here. But I'm dead serious. There is no way you're going to get Daniel Garcia over in this company. It just doesn't work that way. One thing Josh Alexander does really well here, too, is sell. He sells like the Rents do every shot.
Oh, the suplex attempted on Alexander. Alexander.
Wow.
Once again, wrong corner. Whoa. Big time senton over the top.
But yeah, Josh does bumps and everything way better than everybody else.
Complimenting one another so well. Manhattan drop.
Wow.
Onto the outstretched knee. Darius launching.
Yep, with Covalent TV doing their show at 11, basically they've got it listed at 11:15. I'm not going to even try to step on that toe anywhere. We're gonna break out and we're gonna do that. I don't, and the same thing with you, Catherine. Same thing with you, Reese. Same thing with everything. Thank you, Steve. I see that share, buddy. But in all honesty, guys, if you guys had a show running and if you were like, okay, we're going to do it this way, I would stop mine so you guys can run yours. I don't really care to compete. I'm not even trying to. Plus, it's not really a competition. It's Covalent TV. You can't compete with that. You're not going to, and I'm not taking viewers. So that's how it goes. So we're going to be watching up and until probably about 11:15. I'm going to go ahead and shut the show down. All that's going to be is just a replay of the video packages and everything else. We know this already. Oh, Josh Alexander's phenomenal. That was, in my estimation right now, of all the hires they've done this year, he is definitely a top 3. I mean, there's certain ones that I think are a little higher than that, but not by much. Literally, it's like literally tenths of points difference between my top 3. You know, there's like literally a 10th point difference between the 3 of them. So Josh is definitely in my top 3. Tekla's in my top 3 and Megan Bain's in my top 3. Those 3 right there are my top 3 signers.
It's our treasured Keebler fudge. Great stripes! That's mouth-melting delicious. Keebler, magic is here.
We're no one-hit wonder.
Sorry, guys. It is just a little bit past my bedtime to be working and talking. But we are 2 away from 200. Like, comment, share. Just need 2 more people to hit the goal tonight. 2 more. 2 more.
We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic.
There we go. I see this stuff going on.
And his crust. One has it all. So I said, no, you're the one who's jelly. Yeah, hilarious. The other, oh, come on. Something's
Steve, man, you got to get something I can repost. I don't know half these people, man.
That's it. Ugh, irresistible. Yeah, right. Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, crust. Try them in raspberry.
Oh, beats up! We're trapped by dishes.
Don't worry, they've got Dawn Power Suds. It'll power through this whole pile with ease.
Yeah, it's the dish soap with 2 times more powerful suds.
Lucky ducks.
Dawn's first suds that trap, lock, and remove 99% of grease.
So it doesn't get passed from dish to dish.
Ooh, clean and stacked.
Like ducks in a row.
All right, looks like Top Flop's really trying to stay in this thing. We might do a little Honor Club work. No, we're not doing Honor Club work tomorrow because that's going to interfere with my date. So, no, we're not doing it. I was thinking about doing it, but no, I see you got to start thinking about stuff like this. There we go. We're almost back live here. Meanwhile, Top Flop's trying to hold it together here. We're almost done with the commercials. That's the good news here, and they are. There we go.
September to remember. Our main event is in the ring. Who will advance to All Out this Saturday afternoon to face AEW World Tag Team Champions Bandito and Brody King, the Young Bucks, and Jet Speed, a four-way ladder.
And for once, the television is actually ahead of. Whoa. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the brew that will be consumed Saturday. Hanger Stout right there. Wow.
Kick for Hechicero, kick for Alexander. And now Dante, the springboard,
Oh, I know. Yeah. Not enough for 3. Hechicero breaking the pin up. AEW is all about the wrestling first, the talking second. I'm good with that. I really am. I'm totally good with that. Don't ever misunderstand me on that one right there. I'm always fine with the wrestling. And I realize some of the promos are going to be challenging because it's not something they do on a regular basis. They don't get over 2/3 of their show practice week after week after week after week after week. And it really shows. Now, does that mean they're bad promos? No. If you're into the show and you understand where it's going, there's no such thing as a bad promo. But to the outside viewer looking in, like Daniel Garcia, once he got all them marbles out of his mouth and the sand and everything else is fucking his voice up, they had to be looking at that going, huh?
People talk about chemistry between partners, but chemistry between brothers cannot be matched in my experience.
Wow, that was an interesting. Dante with the flop right there. Thrust kick into a poison rana. Not enough for 3, though. Not enough for 3. Yeah, we're not going to be covering the countdown show tonight, guys. That's just all there is to it. We're not doing it. Like I said, as the show gets close to being complete here, one more quick plug here. AEW Dynamite, September to remember. It's covered best by Covalent TV. They're going to bring you the news. They're going to bring you some facts, data, statistics. You're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable and bring you the best live review across all platforms tonight around 11:15 Eastern. Covalent TV and AEW's Dynamite review. You definitely do not want to miss it. I'm starting to wonder if this was a good idea or not. I know what Tony was going for with the promotional side of it, but I'm starting to wonder if this was the right team to put him with there because I think Josh is legit hurt. I think Josh is kind of legit hurt. I really do. I think they're trying to sell the bit here, but Whoa, Alexander push him off the top rope here. Hechicero. Guillotine 1 and 2, and you can count to 1,000. And it's amazing they got this show done on time tonight. We're not completely done yet, but we are getting very close here, ladies and gentlemen. We were at 198 viewers tonight on GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls. I've been your host, the Matty Man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all points in between, my closing segment tonight, while they are closing the show out themselves, get the pay-per-view. Get it on HBO Max. Show the love, show the support. If you're going to buy it anywhere, buy it on HBO Max. They're the ones that took the biggest chance, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, the Callis family's getting in here right now, getting their licks in. Christopher Daniels finding himself in the ring by himself. Here comes a whole bunch of other folk, and, yeah. Getting a little bit of a preview here. Jet Speed and Don Callis family here getting a little bit of action in early. But anyway, getting back to the conclusion here, you knew we were going to get a locker room clearing segment here for the end of the show because that's just the way you want to go home. That's how it's done. This is how it's done right here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the way out the door tonight, since they are going to be shutting the broadcast down here in just a couple of minutes, Brodito making their way to the ring. So we have 3 out of the 4. No, we've got all 4 in there. We got all 4 in there now. That's the way this thing needs to ride. But my final thoughts on this thing, obviously. Ooh. Yep, that was a nice shot right there. Brodito looking strong. Makes me wonder if they're going to hang on to these titles past All Out, because they are looking way strong right now. But getting back to what I was saying earlier here, get the pay-per-view on HBO Max. Get it. They're the ones that took the biggest risk with AEW. Yeah, Bandito is what Dragon Lee wishes he would. When he looks in the mirror, he's got Bandito playing on the TV behind him and goes, "That's Missy." Anyway. Part two of this. And here comes Hangman Adam Page to protect. We know he's going to protect. Page going one-on-one with a Murder Hawk. That's all right. Lance about to make you smile, Catherine. Maybe not. Maybe not. And for once, television's ahead of the stream. Go figure. And Kyle Fletcher trying to sneak in there. Uh-oh, they're going to get a shot in on him. Kyle Fletcher teeing off all over Hangman Adam Page. I don't think there's much left. The ladies took it all. He can't even defend himself. Well, it's kind of part of the heel run here, guys. Hangman reversing. Lariats everywhere. Here comes the buckshot, and he just took the title straight to the face. All right, Fletcher is going to get his move off. Nobody's going to stop it. We're hyping up the pay-per-view. Oh, brainbuster right through the table. Catherine's up there like, kill him, kill him. She's looking at flights to Canada right now.
Kyle Fletcher at this point, Tony, may not actually need the Doghouse family on Saturday. Are we looking at the first man to hold the TNT Championship and the AEW Men's World Championship simultaneously?
You know what? That would be pretty damn hot. Now that now that I'm actually starting to see the picture of this, I might not be angry at Kyle Fletcher being the champion, but there they go. They're running the credits right now, and yeah, so that's that. And they're probably going straight into the All Out show. But I'm going straight to bed. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll be hanging around a little bit for Covalent TV, and plus I got to eat some dinner anyway. I haven't had that yet. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying there, order the pay-per-view directly from HBO Max because that shows the most support of all for the company that took the biggest risk on AEW. But then the other half of that, because they're getting ready to get kicked over here at Covalent here in a minute, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. Once again, as I've been keeping on with on a regular basis here, make sure you give your loved ones a little bit of a tight hug, and especially as we get closer to the holiday season, try to keep the peace, guys. Nobody gives a shit, and so on and so forth. Yeah, see you on the next stream for real. And nobody really gives a shit about politics, and it just ruins family. Okay, it is what it's going to be. It doesn't matter what you do. It is what it's going to be. Get over it. Get over yourselves. We're getting into the holiday season, guys. Let's keep our families close and tight, okay? Let's do that, because as we get into the holiday seasons, just remember, they've got an infinite supply of holiday seasons. The participants are not always infinite. Hug somebody a little bit tighter. Love your family. Let's get through this thing, guys. Let's make it to the other side. Let's have a good, happy new year and everything and so on and so forth. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here now. We're getting ready to, like Catherine said, we're going to be doing the Covalent TV thing here in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here tonight, get a pizza going in the oven because, you know, hey, I'm hungry. Finally, I'm hungry. Yeah, that's all I got for tonight. So I'm just going to close the show out by saying good night, God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. We will see you live, large and in charge, 2 p.m. Saturday for All Out. Take care. Good night.